You're at the Watchmen Way, March 22nd, 2020. Futures, the Dow futures, limit down. Right now it's at 954 and it's shut down. Excuse me, 955 down. Remember what I told you about 6 months? I think I might have said it last year even. The Dow is going to go, what did I say, 12,000 points? I think it's going to go lower than that. It's at 18 right now. Where was it? Just a little bit ago at 30, 29. This is happening, guys. This is over. The economy's done. It looks like there's word out that the white hats are seizing control of the mainstream media. Something else I said was going to happen. I'm going to talk a little bit about. It seems like, and I guess I should probably expect this, because people are really, well, you can't look at what's happening around the world and not understand that this is not normal. Not only is it not normal, it's our world is changing forever. And I think people are starting to understand that on some level. And it seems like it's creating a lot of fear and anxiety. People are kind of going sideways. I got, people talking about a gun grab, martial law. It's total and utter ignorance. We have nothing. Martial law is coming for our benefit, for our protection. This virus is a cover. It's the frickin' flu. It's not dangerous. Look at the mortality rates. It's a fake. It's a cover for the worldwide economic takedown and the worldwide swamp takedown. It's happening right now around the world. Get it together. Take a deep breath. Calm down. Do not get distracted by anything. I've got people who want to correct me and tell me what God is showing me. I'm not going to put up with it. You don't agree with what God's showing me? Move along. Because I'm not arguing about it anymore. I'm going to start chopping and blocking people, because you are not going to get in the way of what our mission is. And our mission is to red pill and prepare as many people as we can till the end. I don't want to hear any crap about a gun grab or being afraid of martial law or anything else that God showed me. Go start your own page. You're not going to hijack this one. And now that rant's over, I have people show me the proof on Tom Hanks being arrested. The proof is going to be my boot up your ass. I'm not your reporter. I don't work for you. My job is to warn you. It's your job to do your own homework. It's time to get it together. It's time to understand President Trump Just think about this for a second. A gun grab? Martial law going bad for us? You know what that means? That President Trump has to be in on it. God help you if you start that crap with me. Look at what he's done. Look at what he does every single day. I don't care what he's saying. He's playing a role. He's playing a role with the economy. Jesus. Remember during the campaign, every single chance he got, he told us exactly what it was. The economy's in a bubble and it's going to blow and it's going to be disastrous. That's where we're at right now. And I've got people telling me I'm attacking President Trump because I'm trying to tell them the truth about the economy so they can be prepared to protect their families. It's common sense. It's all common sense. All of it. God is not happy with church. God is not happy how the Bible has been manipulated and used as a weapon. You don't like to hear it? Move on. Because I'm not changing the story. You want me to override God's word? Good luck. I have devoted my life to this. I've given up everything I valued to do this job. I'm not going to take crap from somebody who got on this a week ago and has 10 hours of research in. Time to get your heads on straight, guys. And I know it's not the Watchmen. It's every person I'm talking about are newbies who don't have the knowledge or experience to be talking out of turn. If you don't know what you're talking about, keep your mouth shut and let other people do the job that God wants done. And the main job God wants done right now is for people to be prepared mentally, physically, spiritually. And right now, the most important part of that is the physical part. The physical silver, Litecoin, extra food, extra water, medical supplies, ammo. Everything he showed me is coming true. We're in the middle of it. If you would open your eyes, put the fear aside, use your critical thinking skills, it's as obvious as the nose on your face. Okay. Tom Hanks arrest. 90% I'm on board. Tom Hanks. Just look it up on the website. There's a website in California. You can look up all arrests. He's on there. 63 years old. Wife, Rita Wilson. I think Oprah too. You know what? I really don't care. Because if he isn't arrested today, he's going to be. Along with the rest of the pedophiles. And no, I'm not going to do your homework for you and give you all the evidence. Prove me wrong. Or wait. Wait till it's on the mainstream. It's irrelevant. As far as the people on the streets are concerned, it's irrelevant whether Tom Hanks has been arrested yet or not. Now, when we get down to Hillary and Obama, yeah, that's a big deal. An actor, screw Tom Hanks. Screw Spielberg. And you're going to understand why I'm saying it when you find out what these monsters have done. You want proof? Go find it. I already have my proof. God gave it to me. Rand Paul tests positive for the virus. It's kind of making me nervous. I've always liked Rand Paul. I don't think he's a pedophile. But, most of the people that are getting the virus, it's a cover for them being arrested and probably dying from it. slash execution. Yeah, I don't think he's that guy, but we'll see. Freeze in the credit markets. Force the rich to start hawking their art, their priceless art, to get loans. Fed's Bullard warns unemployment may soar to 30%. Let me give you a clue. It's almost at 30% now if you looked at the real numbers. GDP will crash 50% in the second quarter. There's no doubt about that. Biden MIA, I just saw him make a statement, but he's not long till he's at Gitmo. Oh, I talked about I think I talked about last night. There's a picture on social media of Ellen in like a white sweatshirt with some letters on it, red letters, I think they were. And there's like a window behind her. And if you focus in on the window, you can see it looks like it's a Marine in full battle gear is what it looks like, who is taking the picture. Can't make this stuff up, guys. This is happening. It's all happening. The swamp, the pedophiles, all coming down. The economy, done. There's no way to save this. Just laugh. The next time somebody tells you that it's going to come back next week or after the virus goes away, laugh at them. Because it's already over. And the virus isn't anywhere near, well, at least the way they're using the virus isn't anywhere near to being over. Because they're going to ride this pony till the end, till they don't need it anymore. Which isn't probably much longer. Because next month, first half of next month, we'll see. Because we're going to know when they take down, I think, Obama or Clinton. I think they'll announce that. Maybe not right away, maybe not in a day or two, but I think relatively soon, after it happens, we'll know about it. Widespread panic hits commercial property markets. Deals implode, renters disappear, businesses shut down. I've been saying this. Property values are going to drop 80% over the next several years. There's going to be, from here, a continual slide down. And it's going back to fair market value, guys. This was overinflated by all this free money that they've been throwing around. Low interest rates, right? And the crazy prices. I mean, ridiculous. I don't know, a couple of years ago, San Carlos, I think, like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000-square-foot house. I think they started on Monday at $750,000. It sold for over $1 million on Friday, and they had like 40 offers. Those days are over, guys, and that's okay if you know what's coming. If you're prepared, if you have your physical silver and Litecoin, there's nothing to fear from what's coming. And there's nothing to fear if you're not prepared. I mean, President Trump has this so dialed in America at least, nobody's going to starve in America. You might not eat every single day. That's the whole point of being prepared. Why put your family through that? Get the extra food, extra water, medical supplies, ammo, physical silver, and Litecoin. You're set. If you do those things, if you can hold 4 or 5 Litecoin in 4 or 5 years, you don't have to worry about money again. You don't have to worry about feeding your family. And you're going to be able to do some good with that money, as God wants. Again, as a reminder, anybody who benefits from this, from the message you're getting here, God expects you to pay a portion of the profits forward when this is all done. And 8 weeks ago, he designated those donations to be tagged as going towards building the foundation of the revival of God's church, the way. The church that Jesus taught 2,000 years ago. The purest religion there is in the world. You can't name anything more pure. When I say pure, I mean, you know, the tenets and the goal, right? Most of these religions are in the business of promoting themselves and taking in as much money as they can. They've become big business is what they've become. God's not happy. Joel Osteen, wait till you see what God has in store for him. He's not happy that, well, people among his flock in his area are homeless and starving. This clown's driving around in $1 million sports cars and jet planes that he owns, living in his mega mansion. God's not happy. The good news is that everything God wanted is happening. There's something else for President Trump, because President Trump has had the hand of God on him, guiding and protecting him. So to think that now he's going to turn on us, my question is, why didn't they just let Hillary get elected? Because what, and you think, look at what President Trump has done to the globalist agenda. In 3 years, he destroyed everything they worked 300 years to gain. And so you think now that they're going to pull a fast one and bring him in to crush all the work that they've done, and then they're going to flip the switch and he's going to go the other way and take us out? Come on. They just let Hillary win. Because if it wasn't for him, Hillary wins in a landslide. And then we're already in a nuclear war. Probably most of us are already dead at this point if Hillary Clinton gets elected. Millions would have died in the coup because the military wasn't going to allow her to take office. If she'd have won, there was going to be a military coup because they knew what the plan was. The deep state plan was to start a nuclear war with North Korea. That's a fact, and it's all coming out. It'd have been bloody. Just imagine. But look where we are. We're here. This is going down. The swamp is going down. The deep state's going down. The globalists are going down. The economy is being crushed as it needs to be. Clean it all out. We're starting fresh. There's going to be a worldwide economic reset. Again, what I've been talking about. Gold back dollar. Gold back dollar here. Gold back China. Gold back Russia. The world is changing when we get rid of these monsters. We're going to go heaven on earth. We're heading into the greatest transfer of wealth in human history. Man's greatest accomplishment in defeating this evil. Man's greatest age. What's there to be fearful about? We're this far away. I mean, it's on right now, and most of it's over before the end of the year. We're probably going to have some struggles, depending on, again, I'm just saying probably because at every turn, President Trump surprises me. The plan has been brilliant, been executed flawlessly. And stuff like this doesn't happen. This isn't like a football play, where you got 11 guys trying to do something right. We're talking about the biggest event in human history. Multiple countries involved. God knows what the number of people involved. It has to be in the thousands. And it goes off without a hitch over 3 years. It just, life doesn't work that way. Nobody gets that lucky. Not unless the plan is brilliant and you got God on your side. So, knowing that, how in the hell do you think that he's going to turn on us now, or they're going to do a gun grab, or what? I saw so many crazy theories today. What are you guys looking at? Look at what President Trump has done. Look at what he's done. Don't listen to what he's saying. Look at his actions. And then it all makes sense. And it's all going to continue all the way through this. It's going to be awesome. If you guys don't give me a stroke first. We need to get on the same page here, guys. Because when we're not, we're the problem I'm having with it is there are going to be people that we don't get on board with us. We don't get red pilled because we're spending time on garbage, on distractions, on calming people down that are worked up about crazy distractions when we should be helping somebody else. That's what pisses me off about this, is that I've got to deal with it with people that are up in arms because they think the National Guard is going to come take their guns. It is never going to happen on President Trump's watch. I don't know how to say it any more plainly than that. Take a deep breath and relax. You have nothing to fear from President Trump or the National Guard or the Marines or martial law or the financial collapse or the virus. Please focus on waking up your friends, your relatives, your neighbors. We are blessed to have this time left. We should not have this time. We should not have these prices. These are gifts from God. Take advantage of these gifts. You will never have another chance in your lifetime. In the history of the world, there will never be another chance like this to do good for your fellow man, to leapfrog them from where they are to upper class even. There are people that are janitors today that are going to be multimillionaires in 4 years. We're changing people's lives every day. Focus on that, because that's where we're doing God's work. That's what God wants. That's been our mandate from day one. Just got to keep it rolling, guys. Stay focused. Don't listen to the distractions. Keep plugging. Goldman's predicts S&P is going to drop to 2,000. Egon von Greyers. He's I think he runs the biggest precious metal storage facility in Switzerland, I believe. Precious metal expert. He's been in it his whole life. He's on board with us. Global financial system broken and bankrupt. Zero Hedge article. He's a pretty sharp guy. You should take a look at that. Turkey's going down. It's just one country after another. All right. Oh, yeah, another Zero Hedge article, headline. Virus has exposed our financial fragility. Yeah, it has. We got no ammo left, guys. Everybody's broke. Worldwide record debt, and every country's broke. Tessie, how you doing? John, how you doing? Danielle, hello. Timothy, what's up? Keith, what's going on? Good job, Danielle. Gary, what's up? Benny, how you doing? Raina, hello. Heidi, how you doing? You're getting a lot of people lash out. It's funny. You know, it's a little frustrating when you're helping people, trying to help people, and they're fighting you. Oh Jesus. Mike, what's up? Oh, Mike Janman, right here, guys. There's where you get your colloidal silver. Everybody should have colloidal silver in their medical supplies. Mike produces it himself and sells it at a fraction of what you get it at GNC. Yeah, grocery stores, it seems like are getting lower in, still, you can't find any toilet paper. I mean, that's still blows my mind. Darren, how you doing? I would not, listen, a good question, Darren. I would not make a payment on anything at all right now. In fact, I'd probably start buying silver and Litecoin on my credit card. They're gonna freeze everything, guys, within the next week or so. I think before the 10th, which when mortgage payments would be due, I think they're gonna freeze everything. All payments, utility payments, mortgage payments, vehicle payments, car loans, everything is going to be frozen. And they're still talking about sending those checks out. I just saw it today. Family of four is supposed to be getting a check for $3,000, and I think the individual is supposed to be 12. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but anyway. So don't make any payments. Yeah, you would think, and as I keep telling people, you can't call yourself a patriot or a Christian and not be warning people about this if you know about it. God would expect you, if you're a Christian and you know harm's going to come to your neighbors, and you keep your mouth shut because you don't want to look bad or look like a conspiracy theorist, or now's the time to be bold, guys. Now's the time to do the right thing. Now's the time to speak up. Speak out. Todd, how you doing? Yeah. Well, they get so scared, and we got to understand that. Um, well, I mean, we've talked about it a lot. It's cognitive dissonance. And when you get someone like that, guys, just back off, because go to the next one. Somebody that wants to hear what we have to say. Um, they're going to find out soon enough. Now, listen. Once we've warned somebody, it's on them. We've done the work God asked us to do. Now it's on them. If their family suffers because they chose not to act, they're going to talk to God about it. Mm-hmm. President Trump wins the 2020 election with 90% of the vote. Write it down. Because when everybody finds out about the pedophilia in the Democratic Party, no one will ever vote Democrat again. The Democratic Party's done. The mainstream media's done. The Fed's done. The CIA's done. IRS is done. We're getting rid of a lot of the crap. Let's see. Sharon, after watching the president staff during today's virus update. Okay, well, yeah. So Sharon's talking about, I guess Pelosi is holding up this stimulus. Eventually, I think President Trump will just sign an executive order and just do it. I mean, the president has the power to do whatever he wants right now. So, we'll see how it plays out. But don't worry about it. I think the money's coming, guys. And you also notice, right? She retired. She's not running for reelection. Yeah, you know why? Because she knows where she's going. Yeah, guys, we've got to be the cool heads here. Debbie, how you doing? No, that's a horse eating, is what you guys are hearing, and steers. President Trump will go down by far our greatest president in history. He will be credited with saving our constitutional republic and the world. Debbie, how are you? Yeah. William, how you doing? Yeah, we're listen, guys. We're not we're not getting sidetracked here. I mean, this thing is it's basically over, right? I mean, we could, as Watchmen, we could go have a party, and this is already done, right? We're not going to do that because we need to use every day we have to get as many people as we can red pilled. Because the difference between being red pilled and not is going to be huge for people. I want to get every last person we can, everyone that we can get red pilled, can get prepared. That's what we need to do, and that's why we're going to keep pushing forward. The easy thing, trust me, the easy thing would be to go take a nap, but that's not happening until this is over. President Trump works for the people. Exactly right. Donnie, how you doing? Well, so Donnie's, and this kind of cuts right to the maybe the biggest point. He's tired of working like a dog and not getting anywhere. And this isn't an accident that this is a financial environment that the globalists, the deep state, created. This was a plan since the Second World War. They wanted both husband and wife to have to work, so they would be raising our kids. And look what happened. Look what happened with the kids today. Thank God. If we would have gone another generation, this might be over, guys. Because all of the more savvy Americans would have probably, well, a good portion of us would have been dead, in the next generation. And then who's left? We dodged a bullet here. We were this close to losing everything, to losing the world. Yeah, and don't sweat the small stuff. It's let's focus on red pilling and preparing over and over again. These prices, the prices of silver and Litecoin right now, that you can still get it when we're this close to the end, gifts from God. Yeah, we need to pray for the EU because I think God's going to intervene, but Think about it. Would you rather have President Trump or a globalist leading your country? Oh, by the way, Merkel is in quarantine now. So I think Merkel and Macron, the Pope, the royal family, all going down in the next 30 days, I think. Well, thank you, Tessie. Ron, how you doing? We should all thank God for President Trump, that's for sure. And that's what irritates the hell out of me when I see people attacking him. And supposedly conservatives attacking him. Yeah, that'll get my motor going. Yeah, we have two Tessies. I think this uh, anyone having trouble purchasing the Ledger? No. And guys, it's the Ledger Nano, S as in Sam, not X. Ledger Nano, S as in Sam. That's the one that's compatible with Litecoin. Now, well, I didn't want to go there. Just get the Ledger Nano S. Um, uh, was there something else I was supposed to cover, Lisa, on the cryptos? The Ledger, buy it at Coinbase. You want Litecoin, guys. Unless you're a millionaire, you want to stick with Litecoin and only Litecoin. If you've got several hundred thousand you want to invest, maybe you split it up. But if you're just like the average middle class American, you want to stick with your Litecoin. That's going to give you your best return on investment. Cousin Bill, how you doing? You're welcome, Darren. Ron, how you doing? Yeah, if you're, I'm not making any payments, but if you want to make a payment, make the minimum payment. Don't pay more than you have to, guys. Used to drive me crazy, all these financial experts in the last year telling people to pay off their houses and pay off their cars. The most idiotic. It just goes to show you how ignorant these people are. I knew 5 years ago this was coming, and I did all the appropriate things since then to maximize my family's profit from this. I'm not sure what that's about, Danielle. I'm not going to go there. 10 Days of Darkness. Okay. Uh, Approximately April 1st, I think everything's going to be shut down. Internet, phone, TV, radio. Supposedly, the only communication is going to be coming from President Trump through the emergency system they set up through our cell phones last year. We're going to get it straight from the horse's mouth. I think once we come back up, we're going to see a whole new mainstream media where it's going to be under our control. The White Hats will 100% control it, I think, when it comes back up. I think we'll also see that most of who we expect to be taken down in the swamp will be taken down. We'll have to see where the economy is. That's not as critical. But basically the 10 days is about the shutdown, as I think they're rounding up the big names of the swamp. We'll see. But that's the story we're getting. So you've got to talk now. So we basically have a week, guys, till this goes down. Get your plan set now, because think about it. What are you going to do if this really goes down and there's no communications? There's no cell phones. There's no internet. What are you going to do? You got to be talking to your family about this now. because maybe you want to move. Maybe you want to get away from where you're at. You need to be making those decisions now. And so everybody knows if this goes down, we're going to go to this location. Make those plans now. That's part of the mental part of being prepared, is having a game plan ahead of time. Because after the fact, it's probably going to be too late. So just assume on the 1st everything's going and make those plans accordingly. I would even think a few days early, just in case. Start working on it today, tomorrow. Don't wait. Randy, how you doing? Yeah, make sure you got batteries, candles. You guys know the drill. I don't think the power's going to go out long term. We might have, intermittent blackouts, but I don't think it's going to be, 10 days without power. That, I mean, it could, but I just don't see that happening because you don't have water. You don't have power, you don't have water. And that could lead to a whole nother set of problems. So I think the power is going to stay on for the most part through most of the country. Now, the other thing you have to remember is look at the map for the for the indictments, and then look at the sanctuary cities. And I think that's where we're going to see the majority of the martial law, the National Guards. They're already reporting them in Maryland, rampant in Maryland. I got people trying to argue with me about martial law. Well, it's not really martial law if they lock you down, it's martial law. If they tell you you can't come out of your house, one person tried to say, well, it's something to do with enforcement. Well, in all these states, in California, it's not martial law, but they're saying if they catch you and you don't have a good excuse, that they may do whatever. Ticket you, fine you, arrest you. If you're locking us down, guys, it's martial law. They can call it whatever they want. IRS is, well, it's not done today, but it will be done. I don't think they'll survive 2020. CIA's going. Maybe the FBI. I mean, if it was me, I'd shop the FBI too. We don't need them. Our founders never intended for us to have a national police service. Let the states take care of that. We've got U.S. Marshals to do what they need to do. We don't need the FBI. We don't need the CIA. Look what they've gotten us. CIA and FBI almost took our country down. Some of the things you'll find out they've done, horrific. Well, just the breeding farms the CIA ran. Breeding children. The cute ones they sold into child sex trafficking, the homely ones they sold for their body parts. Organ harvesters. Think about that. Let that sink in. That's our CIA. Jennifer, how you doing? Ron, what's up? Well, Keith, it's not arguing with people. It's them attacking you for trying to warn them and tell you that you're crazy and you're a conspiracy theorist and a host of other things. Not as pleasant. Oh, and yeah, you guys, whenever you see someone attacking a Watchman, you better get in that fight. We don't let... It's like a pack of dogs, and that's how it should be. Yeah, it's all how you approach it, guys, but you're still going to have people Just posting, people coming out of the woodwork, attacking, you know. Danielle's asking if anybody's in Phoenix. I know we've got a lot of members in Phoenix area. Yeah, anybody that doesn't see God's hand in this is not looking hard enough. My nephew, Michael. What's up, Michael? Well, yeah, I guess it is a rude awakening, a lot more than rude for most people. Yeah, it'd be good for most of these kids to join the army. Although I don't know if they make boot camp. Diane, how you doing? Listen, silver's a good buy at $500. So keep buying silver, guys. Trust me, silver and Litecoin. I'm going to buy Litecoin probably past 10,000. Andy, what's up? Yeah, there's good kids out there, guys. Um, oh yeah, guys, don't worry, man. I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. Oh yeah, all the Republicans that you know, these idiots in the stock market. It's a fixed deal. Look at these politicians that are getting nailed right and left. Insider trading, thieves. April, how you doing? I bet you related to Susie. Timothy's asking if the ledger is a must. Well, uh, the short answer is yes. I mean, technically, you don't have to have it, but you're putting your family's future at risk if you don't have it because these exchanges can collapse just like a bank can. And if they collapse with your Litecoin in them, you're going to lose your Litecoin. So buy a ledger. I mean, if it's a choice between the ledger and the Litecoin, buy Litecoin, but get the ledger as quickly as you can. Oh. Well, uh, Tessie Rays is asking how many Litecoin should we invest in? I've got 300. Um, I say get as much as you can. And here's the deal. You know, anything you leave in the bank, you're going to lose. My philosophy has always been I don't want the bank to get another dime of my money. So I keep like $50, and all my liquid assets are in physical silver and Litecoin, and that's what I think everybody else should do. But you do what you think is best. The more Litecoin and silver you have, the more you're going to be able to pay forward. That's how I look at it. Everybody should have the minimum goal should be five. And I would hope everybody has a lot more than that. Get what you can get. One could change your life. $20 in Litecoin could change your life. Yeah, dealers are getting double the spot price for silver right now. Wait to see what the prices are when the manipulation stops. Yeah, be looking for the false flags, guys, but remember what I talked about with these sleeper cells and coming out in malls and sporting events. churches with these mass shootings. I think that's what this part of the 10 Days of Darkness is about. They've already had reports of them arresting MS-13, other gang members. I think, again, they're 10 steps ahead. Oh, yeah. Most stores are going to credit card only or debit card only transactions. They're using the excuse of, I knew this was coming. Last week I heard, oh, the virus is transmitted through the money supply. A good reason for them to get the money supply off the streets. That then is going to be basically torched because we're going to a gold backed currency. Excuse me. Cash is going to be good probably for a month, 2 months, whatever. I think they're gonna give you a time frame that you can convert it, change it into gold back. But eventually it's going to be worthless. The dollars we have right now will be worthless. Jillian's saying the National Guard is in place in Orange County. She's not sure about San Diego or LA, but Orange County's a good start. $40 cash back limit at the grocery store, at least where Gary was. $20 limit at the ATMs at a big bank. The liquidity's drying up, guys. They're running out. Try and take. Let's just say you got 50,000 in the bank. Go try and take out 5,000 and see what they tell you. They're going to tell you to come back. They're making people make appointments to get their cash out, and they're not going to give you all of it. Thank you, David. Yeah, build fast, Tessie. Donnie, how's it going? Allie and Michael, how you doing? Yeah, well, you know, Georgia's governor, he's a Democrat, right? He's a globalist. Don't expect a lot of help from Democratic governors. You're going to get it from President Trump, not from the Democrats. Yeah, Tom Hanks' son, talking about the Illuminati and all his BS. Darren's asking anybody Dallas Fort Worth. I know we got a lot of people in the Dallas area. I think Allie's saying that as many of us have experienced, debating with her husband. It can get a lot worse than that, Allie. If it's just debating, you're in good shape. Talk to Rita or myself, or if I could name a bunch of others too. Good job, Teddy. Yeah, better to be safe than sorry. Well, we've talked about that, Danielle. Good place to buy silver is JM Bullion or SD Bullion. It'll be in the comments section. S is in Sam, D is in Dan, bullion.com. JM Bullion, Jim Mary Bullion.com. They'll be in the comment sections after the chat. Get your Litecoin at Coinbase.com. Ledger, Nano S at Ledger.com. Well, I believe silver is within 10 years going to be 50,000 an ounce. That's what I think silver is going to do. I think it's going to surpass gold in price. There's new technology coming out with silver that are going to drive the price through the roof, even higher than it already is, or will be at that time. Teddy's looking for Watchmen around Pevely, Missouri area. It's good. It's good for people, the Watchmen, to get hooked up with people that are in their local areas. Uh, Lisa may have more help on that if you can contact Lisa. No, that's not true, Jillian. Oh, you're talking about three coins. That's three different coins, three different types of coin. I think it holds Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I think is what uh, the ledger holds. Yeah, that's exactly right, Danielle. Uh, well, I've got a couple of thousand ounces of silver. I would recommend if you can, well, if you can, get as much as you can, but you know, 500 is a good target. For some people, 100 is a good target. Kind of depends on your financial situation, guys. Get as much as you can. Whatever you have available on your credit limit or in the bank, like I said, I've already used all mine. I'm loaded up. Joe, how you doing? Yeah, it's three different types of coins, guys. It's not three coins. And you only need Litecoin. So buy your Ledger Nano S. The celebrities on Twitter. Well, most of these celebrities, guys, are part of the satanic pedophilia network. So they're probably a little bit nervous right now, seeing all the talk about Ellen DeGeneres and Tom Hanks being arrested. Anybody who is guilty of torturing and murdering children or treason, I believe they're going to execute. So that's probably why you're hearing all this crazy talk. They're closing down Ohio tomorrow evening. Only thing you'll be out for is essentials, or people are working essential jobs. That's last week, Gary. Try doing it this week, and then try doing it next week. It's going to get worse. I don't know if you want to go there, Tessie. St. Louis in lockdown tomorrow. Kemp is a Republican. Well, Republican, listen, Bush was a Republican too, but he's also a satanic pedophile and a globalist. One of the biggest monsters ever to, well, yeah. So Republican isn't a lock because there's a lot of Republicans that are globalists. Look at Romney. Look at both Bushes. Natalie, how you doing? Look at McCain. Danielle's putting up her phone number for the newbies. Randy's wife thinks he's crazy. Welcome to the club. Yeah. The crazy better half, maybe. Patricia Bell Patterson is in Festus, Missouri. We got here's the other thing, guys. We've got 2,600 members and only 47 have signed up to give it their information. We got to be able to get a hold of you guys. So get signed up. Get your info into to Lisa and the websites. Yeah, everybody should double check. If you've sent it, just double check with Lisa to make sure she has it. Mm-hmm. Kathleen, good to see you. Darren's in High Ridge, Missouri. Darren Forrest. Yeah, There will be other coins to invest in. I like Theta. I like Digibyte. Don't invest in them right now. Litecoin and physical silver. That's what God showed me. Don't slap God in the face. New Jersey borders are closed, according to Tessie. Scott, how you doing? Good to see you. Good job, Timothy. Simona, how you doing? Yeah, there was deep state on both sides, guys. McCain was one of the worst. They called him the songbird. He gave when he, they tried to make it out like he was a big war hero, right? POW camp, blah blah blah. He gave up so much information that they wanted to send him home, and he wouldn't go because he knew that everybody knows if they sent you home early, it was because you were giving up information. Kathleen said she watched the entire series of George News, The History of the Deep State. It's on YouTube, 18 episodes worth watching. Here, everybody look at this website. Send your information, phone number, email, address to admin@thewatchmanway.com. Admin@thewatchmanway.com. That's where it goes, guys. Send it in, please. Chad, what's up? Danny, what's up? Larry, what's happening? Susan, how you doing? Robbie, what's up? From Louisiana. Patricia, how are you? Keith. Yeah, Teddy Odell saying anybody in Missouri to friend him. And you should do that, guys, with people you know that are close to you. Get on their friends list. Yeah. Well, I think the View's about ready to be canceled here. They may not survive the 10 days of darkness. Yeah, pure evil. Pelosi. Yeah, I know, guys. I'm going over again. Scott got laid off, get paid on the table. Good job, Scott. Tessie's also asking for you guys to send her a friend request. There's my niece, Danielle. There's another Danielle. This is Danielle's my niece. How's that, Danielle? Danielle and Danielle? You guys are really starting to confuse me. Allie's asking what that YouTube was. Let me go back. Shoot, I missed it. Where'd it go? Oh, George News, The History of the Deep State. Okay. Any other Colorado members? Scott's asking. Pelosi's got Kuru disease. She's not, well, she's probably drunk half the time too. She also, I think, has Kuru disease. Google it. Kuru. Okay. Yeah, you talk the most for sure. Okay, guys. Remember, be positive when you're out there. You know, start with, we're headed into man's greatest age. Start with, we're going to have the greatest transfer of wealth in human history. Would you like to learn how to take advantage of that? Start with that one. That's probably the best one to start with. Okay, guys, remember, be positive. Be calm. We've got to set the example. We've got to keep these people calmed down, because panicking doesn't do any good and is more than likely going to get you in a bad spot. I'm going to wrap it up there for tonight, guys. Remember, fear not. God and President Trump are 1,000% in control. I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 Pacific. God bless.